able to smile on that first tee box.
What a talent this player is. The best player in the field in terms of Rolex rankings. Number 14 in the world. Here is Yamashita Miyu. Third shot in now, looking to get close. So good with a wedge in hand.
Oh, and a dead on line with there on that approach shot. She's certainly one of those players that is not eager by any means. She pulls the trigger very fast.
Has that wonderful ability to play with freedom. To play like you don't care, but when it means... Well, Yamashita, one of the best putters in the world right now. And it's worth copying whatever she does on the greens, because more often than not, she will hole out. Enormous ball marker that we can spot from a mile away. We're trying to work out, is it a casino chip? Is it lucky? It certainly worked for her.
Yeah, certainly. I saw her on the putting green. She has a rigorous training method. She has her routine. Her putting stroke is spectacular.
This to get to 10 under and within 2. We talked it up. We got so excited about her holding it. And she lets us down. That's still a par. No problems there for Miyu. So even today, drop shot on the opening hole, then responded with a birdie at 4. But 3 adrift of the lead that's held by Yu.
Nowadays, here's Yamashita. Seems like she's just blocked off by that left tree there just a little bit. 117 yards here. She's gonna have to curl something around. Oh, and a beautiful shot there for her as well. Certainly got lots of shots up in her sleeves there.
A very rhythmical Here is Yamashita.
Wow, that green speed is certainly picking up. There's only been a handful of birdies here on number 10. I believe he told us, or he said it once in an interview, that it helps with the face control a lot.
Yeah.
But I would also say, Jack, with your playing ability and your history, I'm not sure if I would change that putting stroke by any means either.
I wouldn't change this putting stroke either, because it's worked brilliantly for Miyu Yamashita. Twice the Japanese Player of the Year. Twice she has won the money list. Conventional grip. Only 4'11". And that confidently goes in. No problems there, even when tested. But a lot of players, certainly in the women's game on the LPGA, Inbee Park, Lydia Ko, use that left hand low, as they find it helps their shoulders to be... Well, this hole, if you're a longer player, that water comes into play now.
Yeah, it's 272 yards to the water hazard. Even Yamashita is electing a 3-wood here.
Yeah, and that's interesting, because this is a player who is ranked 140th on tour on the LPGA in driving distance. It's going to be interesting now that she's got her tour card to play on the LPGA as to how much she is going to chase distance. Yeah, she's had so much talent. She's had so much success already on the Japan tour, where she's won. Well, Yamashita has the ball well above her feet, and this is going to promote a right to left shot. It's only just under 100 yards, 97 to be precise to that back pin, but not going to get much spin. This needs to settle down.
Wow, what a beautiful shot out of that second cut there.
I'm managing to get some good control on it too, Nam.
Yeah, you could see that abbreviated follow through. She's trying to control the spin, control the pace out of there, and that was a fantastic job by her.
Her form is really picking up. She's outside the top 200 in the world, but you feel that's not going to be for long. Solid performance last week in Blue Bay. Another good showing here. She's on the front page of the leaderboard, and so is this player. As Yamashita Miyu doesn't really play bad golf. 6 wins. She had 5 wins in 22 and 5 wins in 23 on the Japan Tour to wrap up the money list and the points. Now on the LPGA Tour, but great to see her in Thailand. And this now for a birdie for Yamashita to get to 10 under.
Oh man, and that just wiggled a little bit to the left there. Alright, even par for the day, has not been able to find the birdies that she found on the first day. Yamashita Miyu. This young lady certainly know how to find fairways, don't she, Kate?
Yeah, super accurate off the tee, not long at all. But it's a short game. It's a deadly short game. And it's the ability to stitch together 4 good scores. And that's what these pros do so beautifully, is their consistency to turn a bad day into a good one and to weather the storm. Because if you're playing professional golf, you're playing 25 events a year. That's a lot of competitive golf to be exposed to. And what Yamashita does so well is that she continually delivered. Looks like a 9-iron. Just 4 foot 11 inches tall. An abbreviated follow through, trying to get some height, land it gently next to the hole, and she does that.
Beautiful shot there.
Lots of woods in the back. Now there's JB, who's caddied for Miyu Yamashita since the beginning. They worked together at Q Series on the LPGA Tour. There he is. He has caddied, like last year, caddied for 20 different players. But in his time, he has caddied for over 20 years, mainly on the Japan Tour. So for the likes of Hinako Shibuno, Sakura Yokimine, Moni Inami, and lives in Japan, has a Japanese wife. So speaks Japanese, and that's what is helping Yamashita right now as she looks to play full-time on the LPGA Tour. To get to 10 under now. And that was straight left. That was a poor read from Yamashita.
Just have not been able to get anything off quite yet today for Yamashita.
And keeping cool in this heat.
Yamashita now, just a little bit of cleanup here to do. All right, and a beautiful stroke, straight back, straight through there.
Well, you feel that she's the big threat out of the chasers. I know she's only even par today. She's 3 off the pace, but she has a hold up.
Metalwood here on hole number 13, but not for this young lady from Japan, Yamashita. She will give this one a rip here.
Only flies it about 215 yards. So there's a lot of release on the ball when it does hit the ground, but she won't be cutting off much of the corner here.
And exactly like you say, Kate, lots of rollout on that drive there. The surface out here is certainly getting harder and harder.
So the leaders make their way up the 13th hole, the famous canyon hole at Blue Canyon. 12 under. First to play, Yamashita on 13 to the short par 4.
This is where she can inflict the most damage here with her short game, her wedges, her putter. This is her specialty. And there she goes. She's showing us exactly how talented she is. The highest world ranking player here this week with the quick switch to Yamashita after that beautiful approach shot there on hole number 13. She's got a short little birdie putt here.
Oh, and it's another putt miss left for Yamashita. And this is poor putting from a player with her short game capabilities. You could see looking a bit dejected, a bit frustrated, because she knows just how good she is with that flat stick in hand. No drop shots, it's a string of pars.
And that's an 8-iron there for Yamashita.
Also good. Perfect for distance.
Yeah, two completely different playing styles from those.
But Yamashita, the last birdie for Yamashita, that came at the 4th hole. It's been a run of pars from there. Can she get to 10 under and go make a 2 on 14? Oh, this group cannot find a putt. Lee Gae-yong having a wonderful day, currently in 3rd place after those 4 birdies on the bounce on the back 9.
All right, and a par there for Yamashita. A bit of a disappointing par there after that beautiful tee shot of hers. Still has not been able to find birdie here on the back.
It will be a 3-shot hole for Yamashita Miyu. Flies at 215, it will run out to maybe 230. Well, it's a good layup for Yamashita. And what Yamashita will have done is lay up to a distance that she feels comfortable with. It's 94 yards. It's probably a full wedge. 58 degree. She has in the bag. Oh, what accuracy.
She only needs a couple of birdies here to finish her round, just to get in the mix there. She hasn't had a bad round by any means, just have...
So once again, Park has company. Yu moves up to 13 under. And all of a sudden, Yamashita, who had a share of the lead at the beginning day on 9 under, hasn't moved from that position. Has had plenty of birdie opportunities, knocked it in close on several occasions. Can she bury this putt on 15?
There she goes. She did not let this one go to waste by any means. Lots of beautiful approach shots already. But the first birdie there on that back 9, we'll see if they're driving the golf ball. That was not... Yamashita just off that hot birdie on number 15. Let's see if she could continue that momentum here. Position.
Once again, from the center of the fairway, Yamashita.
And 11 yards here. Oh, and there she goes again. There she goes again. This is exactly what we're talking about. Do not let this young lady catch fire. She can inflict damage with those short game, those wedge.
It is an international leaderboard, and Yamashita, my goodness me, once again, she's hit a wedge in close and has a very good look at a birdie 3 here on 16.
Downhill slider from the right to the left. Oh, and just so much pace on that one. That hit the top lip and lipped out very hard.
I think what I like about her putting style is that she doesn't drip, continues her ascent up the leaderboard. We're at 14 under par for Park Bok Yun. Confidently hold for Yamashita, but you do feel that there are a lot of shots she left out on the golf course. Has been stiffing it with the irons throughout the course of the day. And it won't be a 7-iron for a player like Miyu Yamashita. Not the longest player on tour. There's probably in the region of a 6.
Not much landing space for her there as well after the bunker. We'll have to see how she could stop this ball on the green here. And exactly as I thought, it's all gonna release to that back area there. She hit that perfectly on line, exactly the distance she wants. But being a shorter player,
we return to the 17th with our final group out on the golf course. Yamashita through the green, looking to chip it in. Well, this would be handy if that would be useful to get to 11 under par. It's going to be quick once it's on the green, though. Oh, so good.
no problem for her. So much magic.
A lovely spin as well with that to get that to settle nicely next to the cup. Maybe she'll just pop that away. Ah, that's what we like to see.
All right, and she's in for another par there on 17.
Well, Yamashita, who's a tidy player and who holds out quickly and easily on the green, is already there on 18, saying to her playing partners, come on, girls, keep up. We've got a job to finish here. So Yamashita cruising around the golf course.
And of course, without any doubt, another fairway hit for Yamashita. .135 yards for Yamashita. Taking dead aim at that TV tower, trying to play a little bit of a draw in there.
Well, Yamashita bringing in her caddy, John Bennett, to have a look at this putt. That's a great looking putt.
Oh. Seems to be the storyline for her today. So many close calls. Sipping that ball by the hole left and right. So close. So many near attempts.
That's a round in the end of 71 for Yamashita. Started